During the verification process of a climate change mitigation program, CCMP, the VVB reviews the monitoring report, verification calculations, and any other relevant additional information. When the program or project holder or developer assigns the verification process of the project to a VVB, it gets an email notification at the address provided through Ser Carbono's registry platform, Eco-Registry. In case a notification received does not correspond to the specific CCMP verification process, this shall be reported to Ser Carbono team. The holder or developer shall make sure to upload all documents pertaining to the verification process. Otherwise, this stage cannot be initiated, and therefore the VVB will not be notified through Eco-Registry. Carrying out a verification event is possible once the CCMP has undergone the validation stage, is performing a joint validation and verification process, or is involved in subsequent verification processes, either according with the monitoring plan during its accreditation period or when the CCMP holder decides to do so. During the verification process, VVBs shall consider the guidelines as per in Ser Carbono Certification Program's protocol and procedures documents, in addition to complying with their own internal regulations. These documents mandate the requirements shall be implemented by VVBs. It is important, before initiating this stage, the VVB reviews in Eco-Registry all updates and modifications the project has implemented and assures they are available in its most updated version, along with any other documentation such as methodological deviations, resolution of overlaps, remote audit request, among others. To initiate this process, it is important the VVB follows all items outlined in section Action prior to validation and verification processes of the procedures document as explained in Video 1. Once the VVB has completed all actions prior to the verification process or to the joint validation verification process as applicable, a verification plan shall be developed under the section with this same designation, Verification Plan, in the procedures document, where the following in summary: provisions in PDD, GHG emissions changes, reductions, and carbon stocks in carbon reservoirs in the monitoring period. Review of monitoring plan implementation, as established by the holder or developer. Review of the monitoring methodology applied, quantification methods implementation and change notifications, and compliance with methodological criteria, additionality, eligibility, permanence, among others. Monitoring report, as presented by the holder or developer. Verification calculations for the monitoring period as established in the monitoring report. Assessment of no net harm due to CCMP implementation and compliance with the safeguarding principles and procedures of Ser Carbono's certification program. Proposed contribution to SDGs by the CCMP. The VVB checks the CCMP holder has completed Ser Carbono's tool to report contributions from climate change mitigation initiatives to the Sustainable Development Goals, available at www.sercarbono.com, section Documentation. The VVB shall complete the review rubric related to Ser Carbono's SDGs tool, where it either approves or rejects each CCMP contribution to the SDGs. In accordance with Ser Carbono's procedures document, the VVB shall perform a risk assessment on the PDD statements, using information sources from area or site visits, or performing high-level analysis procedures to determine other risk areas. The different risk types shall be identified and evaluated for the declaration statement. In GHG emissions, including leakage or reductions, occurrence, integrity, precision, calculations, date range, and classification. In GHG removals, existence, rights and obligations, integrity, calculations, date range, precision, and assignment. In addition, the VVB shall develop an evidence collection plan during verification, including evidence collection activities plan for each CCMP activity to determine if the PDD follows the verification event and to support its opinion in the report and the verification statement, using a risk control-based process to identify collected evidence from each GHG-related activity. Collection and assessment of data records on GHG removals or reductions included in the monitoring report. If the CCMP has performed any change to the PDD due to clarification requests, misstatements, and non-conformities, the verifier shall assess such changes. The verification plan and the evidence collection plan shall be approved by the verification team leader. Following this, the verification team or verifier shall present these two plans, approved by the team leader, to the CCMP holder or developer, in addition to notifying the field visits or remote virtual review schedule. Cir Carbono Certified Carbon Standard.